Hi, Bro Workman here, CEO of Workman Success Systems, and welcome to the Faces of Real Estate. We have a tremendous guest with us today, my good friend, Julie Timms. Julie, welcome to the call.
Thanks, Merle. It's awesome to be here.
It's always fun to talk to you, and I promise that this is going to be a great treat for everybody who has an opportunity to listen. I've met Julie many years ago. She became a coaching client as we helped her transition from a brokerage to a brokerage that runs as a team, and it's been just tremendous to watch her grow not only in her business but also as a leader. Julie is from Hilton Head, South Carolina. Julie, tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, my business is a small boutique business on Hilton Head, real estate business on people on Hilton Head, and we have people, 6 full-time associates. My husband Bernie and I are the team leaders of the company. We have 3 support staff, and our main focus is to help people achieve what they want, not what we want them to achieve.
That's fun, and I'll tell you what. I've been to a lot of places in this country, and there's not very many that are as beautiful as Hilton Head. What a great place to live!
Well, I tell you what, Burl, it is a tough place to live, but somebody's got to do it. And it's so exciting because as we meet new people, everyone that comes to Hilton Head seems to be happy, seems to have chosen Hilton Head, not like, well, I've got this job that I don't want to have to leave my family or this, that, and the other. They choose it because they love it. The natural beauty there is second to none. My husband Bernie and I walk every morning, well, almost every morning. I watch the sunrise over the ocean, and it's just magical, and it's a magical place, and it is such a thrill to help people have their dreams come true by finding them their perfect place here.
I just thought it was really cool. I just remember walking on the beach with you and seeing all the turtle habitat and how the community had all rallied around making sure these turtles make it back to the ocean.
Oh, they're our babies.
That
Yes,
was like
absolutely. In fact, they're starting to come up and lay nests now, and we go in. Actually, Bernie and I every morning pick up any debris that anybody has left on the beach, straws, Coke cans, whatever. And we also go in the evening sometimes and fill all the holes on the beach so that no turtle will get stuck in it, because that could be really a bad thing. So that's just something that we do to make sure that nature's okay around here.
Well, I just think it's awesome. We don't have turtles in Salt Lake City.
Yes, you do. They just don't go in the ocean. You've got
They
little
just live in
turtles
the
there.
right. We have box turtles, or you have to go to the aquarium to see them. So, Julie, just so out of curiosity, you told us a little bit about your team. Tell us about your family.
Well, my family, I've got an amazing family. I've married to a gentleman named Bernie Timms, who I met 22 years ago on the internet of all places. And it was divine intervention. It had nothing to do with any dating site. I was not interested in that. And I met Bernie, and we became pen pals and then soulmates. And it was really cool. I have a daughter, Caroline, and a son, Drew. Drew works with us in our business. He does all of our photography and advertising. And my daughter, Caroline, is a horsewoman up in Monroe, and have a little granddaughter named Sabine, and apple of my eye. I tell you what, the life as a 3-year-old is priceless. My parents live in Atlanta, Georgia, but have a house on Hilton Head, so I get to see them at least once a month. And with all this quarantine, and that's my dog Skip. Sorry about
What's
that.
up, Skip?
Well, we are at home. And I have 2 sisters, and one that lives in the North Georgia mountains, and the other that lives on Hilton Head, and just large family of cousins, etc. And we have the most amazing family that have just instilled core values in us to be the best that we can.
It's kind of fun. It's fun to hear about your family, but when you married Julie, you now are an international family.
Oh, absolutely. It's really pretty cool. It's really pretty cool. I know, and we have cousins in Australia, so it's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
I love that. So tell us a little bit about your community, like what Hilton Head's known for, besides all the beaches and the turtles.
The beaches and the turtles. Well, Hilton Head is a place of natural beauty. long time ago, well, not that long, I guess when you're talking about England, that long time ago was England, but back in the late 50s, early 60s, a gentleman came in. It was all about logging and growing trees, and he came and had a vision for a special place that could be built that was really nature. So when you go into Hilton Head, we have a love affair with trees. I mean, you can't cut a tree down on Hilton Head without getting a permit, although Hurricane Matthew gave us a nice permit a couple years ago, but that's a different story. There's no neon signs, nothing internally lit. Everything has nature. We have open spaces. In fact, our town of Hilton Head, there's a transfer fee there, and they use that transfer fee to buy open space or space that was going to be developed into something. So Hilton Head's actually shrinking. It's not as crowded as it could be, and the development is just lovely, just taking natural beauty. We have all kind of flora and fauna, everything from deer to alligators to raccoons to just whatever, you name it. It's beautiful, and people are happy, absolutely happy.
I love it. I love that you love it. I mean, it makes. I know it's part of why you're so successful, because you're not selling anything. You're just sharing your love of the area, and your experiences it's contagious. It makes me want to come to Hilton Head and hang out with you, just to have you take me around and show me the place.
Well, you know what? I don't sell anybody anything. I help them find what they want, and then do the best I can to make it right for them.
I love that. So, Julie, when you built your core values, tell me about the importance of the set of core values that you use to run your team.
Well, our core values are based on how we want the experience that we want people to have. We want their families to be first. We treat our clients as they were family, and we always positive attitude. We always are integrity, ethics are first and foremost. We're always training so we can be the best that we can be, so we can stay on top of the knowledge that it really takes to handle the largest investment that most people will ever make in their lives. And we always tell the truth. I mean, there is just, that goes along with integrity and ethics. And everybody in our company is that way, positive, persistent. We will go the extra mile to do what everybody or what we need to do for our clients. And if people don't buy into our core values, actually, you don't have to buy into anything. You live your core values every day, and we attract people that serve before any opportunity or regardless of opportunity. And that's really what we want to do. We want to make the folks that come in and we get to help, they become friends for life. And we don't have many at all that we're not in contact with anymore. So we're family on Hilton Head.
I love that. So tell me a little bit about how service has become part of your culture, and some of the things you do to make a difference in the community that you have such a great opportunity to live and serve in.
Well, I have had the great opportunity to help so many people. In Burrell, I haven't chosen a cause. Some people say, oh, I started this organization, I'll always give to there. When the need arises, I always rise to the cause. I've been a Boy Scout merit badge counselor, and I love doing that. Anything that involves teaching and helping other people. We did junior achievement. We helped with junior achievement. We helped fundraise for the Autism Society or the National Low Country Autism Society. We helped Heroes on Horseback put together a website and hosted that website for years. We raised money for putting on shows with the Seahawk Theater Guilds. Whether you know it or not, the royalties to those shows are based on the number of seats. So it costs $24,000 to $25,000 for a high school play. And so teaching those children, the Women's Independent Financial Program, ladies who had in the past never handled their finances, and then they find themselves widows and clueless as far as what to do. We step in and and help them get all set up and things of that nature. So, Virl, it's just when the need arises, the teacher will appear, and a lot of times we're that teacher. Not only me, but people in our organization as well.
Yeah, that's really cool. You're in an area that has. It's funny that some of the most beautiful places in the world are some of the hardest hit when weather changes. How has your team? How has your team stepped up or gotten involved when you've had some of these catastrophic weather events?
Well, luckily they aren't as catastrophic as wiping out like we saw with some of those, but we did lose a lot quite there, and we started raising money, and we help people cut trees down. We, help them clear out their basements. We raised money from people who didn't live in the Hilton Head area, so that we could go buy things that we could take to people who really needed them. And before the storm hit, we started sending out, this is what you need to do. Fill your bathtub with water. You'll need water. Take all your pictures, take pictures of your whole house, take all your insurance policies, things that you really need to do to protect yourself, things you can't replace. You can replace a lot of things, but you can't replace pictures of your children when they were little, unless you have them on the cloud, which back then there wasn't a cloud other than the ones in the sky.
It's the boxes of photos with the intent of putting them in photo albums someday.
Amen. And boxes and boxes. In fact, we filled up one car full of them. So, but yeah, that's what we do. And we help other people, and people who cannot get out or do anything, we help them. We've helped our neighbors and some other clients that were stuck on Hilton Head. We had them evacuate with us and put them up for a couple of weeks. So, we do whatever we need to do. We look for a need, and we solve it.
So is there ever a time that you can think of, or do you have long periods of time where you can't find something to do to make a difference or to give back or serve?
Virl, people need to be assisted every day. I mean, all you have to do is open your eyes and look. Just this morning there was a crisis in my neighborhood, and they were writing me, and we all put our heads together and put some, and proposed a solution. All you have to do is you look on Facebook and you see a family in crisis all the time. I always reach out, or as much as I can. I don't want to intrude, but if there's something I can genuinely do to help, I will. I haven't really found an absence of being able to help people. There's just so much out there to do.
Yeah, I think when you look for opportunities, they present themselves.
Absolutely.
So for some, there's a lot of people that watch these videos and they want to make a difference. They want to give back, but they feel like they, don't have enough or make enough money. They don't feel like they're part of a big, major, massive cause. How do you recommend they get started? Where do you start when you want to create that culture of giving that you've done so well at creating within your own team?
Well, I think what you do is you just open your eyes and you look around at what's around you. I mean, there is not one person, reach out to your friends. How's it going? Look, people tend to post everything anymore on Facebook. If you see somebody with a need, knock on their door. If you see somebody's grass that's too high, there's probably a reason for it. Maybe their lawnmower is broken, or maybe they're sick inside, or maybe they're in financial difficulty. We've started GoFundMe pages for people who were in financial crisis or had lost a family member. You just look around. Virl, this world is, last time I looked, full of opportunities and people who don't know how to ask for help or too proud to ask for help. And if you just offer it and say, it's going to be okay. I'm a friend here, and just offer the help. I mean, it really is as simple as that. You don't need to have any money. If you've got, if you know someone that can help someone, then introduce them to each other. If you've got a strong back, help somebody move something. Do anything.
So, Julie, is there anybody that you've seen on your team give back or serve someone where you've looked back and say, that's what I'm most proud of? It's not selling the houses, and you sell a lot of houses, but it's that difference that you're making. Is there anything that stands out in your mind that has been that has made an impact on you personally?
That's really hard, Pearl, because I see it every single day. Is there something singled out? We have one gal that volunteers for the Red Cross, and every time someone's house burns down, I don't care if it's in the middle of the night, she's out there helping someone. We have someone else that, is really involved with their church. With Hurricane Matthew, I saw a tremendous amount of volunteering. Um, is there one specific thing? No, because we don't keep score. We just do.
I love that, and you started our conversation today, and I want to end with it, and that is your attitude about serving regardless of the opportunity. It's not serving because you're going to make money. It's serving because you care about the people. Has there been an impact on your business as a result of the giving that you do?
I don't measure it because we're very successful and we help a lot of people, Verl. We're blessed to be able to help a lot of people, and we tend to grow every year. Is it because we help others or we do a good job? We practice what we preach. We adhere to our core values. I think you reap what you sow in this world. All right. If you spend your life being selfish and number one, you're not going to be as happy as others that share. But it's karma. I don't know if you call it karma or what you call it, but you know what? This is a very, very round world. And as I've been around this world many years, I look back and I see karma coming back to get people. And I just go, bless your heart. I'm so sorry. Let's just reach out and help somebody today.
I love that. On behalf of Workman Success Systems, Julie, thanks for being such a giver. And it's going to be fun to share your story with others as we promote how to give back and how to make a difference. I don't think we're going to be measured at the end of our days by the number of houses we sold, but I do believe we'll be measured by the difference we make in the lives of the people we touch. And I just want to say thank you for touching my life and the lives of the people in your community as well. Thanks for being such a giver, Julie.
It's my pleasure, Verl. And I always come back to that movie that we always watch at Christmas time with Jimmy Stewart. It's a Wonderful Life. Make a difference. Life, you're here for a flicker. Make a difference, because when you look back, if you weren't there, you see the difference that you made.
Let's continue to make a difference. And thanks for being here.
Bye. All right. Thanks, Verl. Bye.